Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. There are going to be some times in your life that are extremely difficult. There are going to be moments where everything feels like it's going wrong. Nothing's going right. And sometimes it won't even be your fault. It will be things completely out of your control. And the world around you will feel like it's crumbling. If you've not had those experiences already, one day they're coming. It happens to all of us. It's happened to me. But the worst possible thing that you can do in those situations is allow them to consume you. And allow yourself to sit in your bedroom, wallowing, sulking, feeling sorry for yourself, and wasting a load of time in this desperate sense of self-pity that ultimately does nothing to aid your success or provide solutions to this situation. Now, of course, we need to take time to deal with certain situations that are happening in our life emotionally. The point of what I'm saying is not to block out emotions. Emotions are very important, and that is what makes us human beings. But sometimes they can affect us negatively. Sometimes we can take it too far, and our emotions control us rather than us controlling our emotions. You need to try and develop a frame of mind that when things don't go right in your life, you look at the situation for what it is. You digest any emotion that you're feeling in that moment, and you say, right, how can I fix this? What can I do to solve this situation, or at least make it better in some small capacity? Because that is so much better than being sat there frustrated, angry, confused, depressed, feeling sorry for yourself, feeling angry at yourself, clenching your fists every day because you just can't deal with how unfair this situation is and how unfair your life is. No, 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 no. See, that is a really negative way to live your life. And if that is the way you live your life, then when these situations occur, and they are going to, because guess what? Life will throw a lot of pain at you. Life will throw a lot of uncertainty at you. You're going to find that you are dealing with these situations continuously in this negative way. And subsequently, your ability to resolve conflict, your ability to solve problems, your ability to deal with adversity will be diminished. And over time, it will get worse, and it will get worse, and it will get worse, and eventually, you will become the guy that people don't want to be around in stressful situations. Because they will say, I don't want to be around Alfie. You know, at the first sign of pressure, he crumbles. At the first sign of anything difficult, his head's gone, he's not available. You know, you want to be the guy that is cool, calm, and collected under pressure. That when something doesn't go right in your personal life, you deal with it then and there. If you make a big mistake in your job, or you make a big mistake in your personal life with one of your relationships, or you're rude to somebody that you care about, you clean up your mess then and there. You digest it then and there, and you work on fixing it then and there. You don't spend so much time in this overwhelming sense of self-pity and wallowing. Because when you do that, you're actually regressing. It's not even stagnancy, it's actually a regression. You regress. You go backwards. You know, when you spend so much time feeling sorry for yourself and walking around with your head down and your shoulders slunched over, you regress and you repel opportunities. But when you deal with situations effectively, then and there, no matter how painful, no matter how difficult, you are building your ability to deal with conflict. You are enhancing your ability to find solutions, to problem solve. And down the line, those qualities will serve you really well. There are going to be times in your life where things are really difficult to solve, and situations will come up that aren't even anywhere near your fault, but you will be affected by them. How you respond is the most important thing. How you respond is the truest assessment of your character. Be the guy who people want to call when times are tough. Be the guy that people want to get hold of when they need help. And I'm not talking be the nice guy and be the person who's always available no matter what. No, I'm talking about when stuff gets real. When stuff gets real and something is on the line, you are the person that somebody calls, because in those difficult situations you are so calm, you are so cool, you are so collected. It's really important to develop this character. Look, we're not perfect. As I said, there are going to be things that are really difficult to deal with. But if you eliminate the possibility that when things go wrong, you are in a state of self-pity, lying in bed, covering your body with the sheets, just snuggling up, having a little cry and wallowing and just sinking into that mattress. No, you don't want to be that guy. Don't find yourself in that situation. You want to be the guy who is dealing with his problems. If there are issues, you are working on them. And of course, I want to make the point. I want to make it really clear. It's okay to be emotional when things in your life aren't going well. I'm talking about here a state of self-pity that is almost embarrassing. You know, you are a man. You are a man, so when things go wrong, don't act like a child. If there is something in your life right now that you're not happy about, and there is something in your life that you know needs addressing, don't wait on it. Don't sulk about it. Don't complain about it. Especially don't do those things, the sulking and waiting and procrastinating, if you've discussed with other people that it's something you're not happy about. Don't talk about your problems unless you're actively working on fixing them. That's a big rule to live by. You know, if you have spoken about something to somebody and expressed that you're not happy about it and you have the ability to change it, you should already be working on it. You shouldn't have talked about something you're not happy about without actually taking action to go and change it. Look, this is something that I learned quite a few years ago now. And I think it was a big step in my progression from boy to man. And that was that nobody gives a shit about your problems unless you are actively working towards finding a solution. Nobody wants to hear anything from you about all the things that are going wrong in your life and all the things you're not happy about if you have control over them and you're not doing anything to change them. It's a really, really repulsive trait. Repulsive. It repels people. It repulses people. It doesn't garner a lot of respect. So look, if there's something that you've whinged about or moaned about or complained about in the past 6 months, but you've not changed it, that's on you. That's on you. If you've got the ability to change something, in your life and you're complaining about it, then it's on you. It's your fault. And you need to take responsibility for that. I'm not saying this in a personal way. I'm saying this because I think it's something that's really going to help your development. And I think this is something that if you crack now and you nail this mindset now, down the line when life gets more serious, if you're a young guy like myself and you've got extra responsibilities, then you're going to be way better equipped to deal with the stresses of life. But just don't get yourself in a rut of self-pity. And don't be complaining about things that you're not willing to fix. Don't complain about your problems if you are not willing to step up and fix them. Because it doesn't garner respect. And all people think when they hear your problems is, what a whinger. What a whinger. You know, he's got all these issues. He's got all these problems, all the things that he could fix, all the things that he should fix. And he's sat there telling me about how shit his life is and how unfair everything is. The system's unfair, the government's fault. It's this party's fault, it's that party's fault. I was raised this way. You know, I'm from this area. Blah, 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 blah. Excuse, excuse, excuse. Nobody wants to hear it. And I say this with love. It's not from a position of malice. I'm not trying to say this to do anything other than help you out, because at one point I got this message in a similar way. So look, no one cares about your problems unless you're trying to solve them yourself. So don't be complaining to people unless you're actively working on solutions. And when the stuff doesn't go right in your life, stop feeling sorry for yourself. Address the situation for what it is and try and find a solution. And build on your ability to resolve conflict. And build on your problem-solving capabilities. And that will set you way, way better down the line in life. Look guys, I really hope in one way or another you took some value from this video. If you did take some value, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I want to grow the channel as much as I possibly can, and every single subscriber counts. So make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment your thoughts down below. I've made a men's Discord community and the link is in the bio of my channel. I'll put the link down below as well. And also, if you're interested in one-to-one coaching with me, there's a link down in my bio. Click on the link, book a slot, and let's get a call going. Okay? As always, guys, look, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.